MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Houston Astros.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Dallas Keuchel will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, his primary pitch is that two-seam fastball, and what that is, it's almost like a slider that breaks late. He's going to continue to use that, and he'll throw it anytime he wants to get a ground ball, maybe in a jam to jam somebody's hands and get a broken bat. He'll use it a lot. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And in the outfield, George Springer. He can run, he can throw, he can go get him, and he can jump over a wall for you. You can put him anywhere out there, and he's going to make the plays.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Now the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here it comes on 1-1. This is line to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. From the belt, the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He's set. Now the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back safely. He's set and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
And he misses again. 2-0.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's running towards second, and this one's in the dirt, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Here's Starlin Castro as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gurriel is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make an impact on a game with his wheels.
Masahiro Tanaka will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he has a number of pitches in his arsenal, but the one pitch that stands out to me is that splitter. You'll see a fastball, then he'll come back and throw that splitter. It looks like a fastball, then it drops at the last second and drops off the table. Gives hitters fits. All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at third base at the Todd father. Todd Frazier, yeah, the Little League superstar from the '98 World Series when he was the MVP and led his team from Toms River. He's matured now to a Major League All-Star third baseman. Really impressive resume.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder, George Springer.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Glove by Castro. And a rather easy first out.
Batting second, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Into the windup and the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. First offering on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he takes ball one.
Matt, this is a big at bat right here. Big half inning right here. They shut him down at the top of the first, and now you come in, you got a chance to get a lead. This place is already ready to erupt. Just enthusiasm from the fans. They score a run, it's going to go crazy.
Ready with the 1-0. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Runners are at first and second with one away. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. And with two away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gregorius onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. An inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on MLB Network. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Aaron Hicks.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Little dribbler down the line. McCann has it, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And the changeup is way low that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One and one. Here it comes. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with two strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another one sent foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with the 2-2. And another foul ball. One out and a runner on second base. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Full count, here it comes. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Once again, a 3-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
2 out here and a runner at second. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Springer ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. Sanchez is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 7th, designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Digging in, Carlos Beltran, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Well, now you got 2 runners on with 1 out early in the game. This guy's a good pitcher. You got to get the good guys early before he settles in.
Ryan McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. First and second now, one man out. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Here's George Springer. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Tanaka pauses. 0-2 pitch on its way. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Brett Gardner.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Pitch on the way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. He's done that, and we're already in the 3rd inning and continues to pound the ball in.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Aaron Judge comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Springer on the run. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Swing and a line drive. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready for another chance? Josh Reddick. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Josh Reddick.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now another 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, a leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Jose Altuve.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Shoots this one over to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, he hit that fastball right by the first baseman. Nice effort, but that ball's just hit way too hard.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. And he puts it on the ground to second. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting, first baseman, Yulieski.
Stepping in, Yulieski Gurriel. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Beltran. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now a swing by Beltran as this is on the ground to second. Throw in time and the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. On to the 4th now in game number 1. It's the Astros 1 and the Yankees 0. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Gregorius.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit up. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys will get it up to over 90, as you can see. 94 for one, 91 for the other. Here's Starlin Castro. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he lays off for ball one.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
He was starting to settle in. He had retired 7 hitters in a row. That base hit right there kind of breaks it up. And now let's see how he's out of the stretch. Hasn't been there for a while.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Pitch swung on and missed. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Hey, not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yanks held in check. It remains 1-0. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Alex Bregman.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Ground ball right side. Castro's able to get there, and he's retired 1 away.
The catcher, number 16, Ryan McCann.
Striding into the box, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Center fielder number 4.
Here's George Springer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose.
Digging in once again,
Altuve.
Jose Altuve. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And this one's in the dirt. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. Tanaka pauses. 3-0 on its way. And look out. That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless he's on his way to an early shower. Chad Green answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Green.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this is foul for the first strike. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Heading after it is Judge. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Astros leave them loaded, but they lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman, Greg Bird.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Here he comes on 2-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Really a nice play up the middle, and here it is again. Show track tells us he had to rein quite a long way to bring it in, and then showed off some great arm strength to beat the runner going down the line. Obvious why he's one of the best at the position out there. Matt Holliday standing in now. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into very shallow right. Reddick is under this one. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
At the plate, Todd Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Here it comes on 3-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Foul. Three and 1. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Reddick on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. So coming to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Marwin Gonzalez.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
First baseman, number 10.
Digging in and looking for more, Yulieski Gurriel. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Outside, 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Bird is over and he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
1-1. Here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over and the runner back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, but they're up 1-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Reddick has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. The high fastball is in there.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Back up the middle. Altuve has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 1 and the Yankees nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Pitch on the way. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another shot now.
Reddick.
Josh Reddick. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A big swing from Reddick as this ball is launched out to deep right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Turning for second is Altuve. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
Wow, the hitter was running and watching the ball, and I don't think he even believed what he was seeing. I know I didn't. By the time they caught up to it, it was too late. He was crossing the plate for an inside the Parker.
Here it comes. Carlos Correa is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left on base. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Astros 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder Aaron Hicks.
Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Here's the pitch. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Dylan Betances gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Dylan Betances.
Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. One-oh count. Here it is. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. One and 2.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Pitch on the way, and this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 1 away.
First baseman, number 10. Yulieski Gurriel.
Ready for another chance? Yulieski Gurriel. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez is right there, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Here's Carlos Beltran. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. Pitch on the way, and that misses inside 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
High pop up. Frazier on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're on top 2-0. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bregman is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Matt Holliday standing in now, and his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
On his way to pitch number 100. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now, carving him up as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, David Robertson.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Alex Bregman.
And that's taken for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Now the pitch. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Frazier is going to have plenty of room as he puts it away in front of the dugout for the first out of the inning. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Here's George Springer, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He pulls this one into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Not close. It's 2-0. This is line to left. Gonzalez is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit sharply to the left side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt, they was talking about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. We'll see how the 9th inning plays out.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
53, Ken Giles.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And there's ball one.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didi Gregorius is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The 3-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this is going to be a foul ball. A sold-out crowd of 40,950 ready to lift off here in the Space City. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Gonzalez makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Houston Astros jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Masahiro Tanaka couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dallas Keuchel. Credit the save to Ken Giles. The loss goes to Masahiro Tanaka. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 31 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.